What if I told you that before Adam opened his eyes in Eden, before rivers carved their way through the garden, before the very first heartbeat of humanity, there was already a family in heaven, a chorus of voices, a thunderous song, a divine household the Bible calls the sons of God. The book of Job gives us a rare glimpse. Where were you when I laid the foundations of the earth, when the morning stars sang together and all the sons of God shouted for joy? Long before humans walked the earth, these heavenly beings were already there, watching creation unfold, singing as galaxies spun into motion and oceans took their place. The very first sound that greeted creation wasn't thunder or fire, it was joy. But who were they? Angels? Princes? Watchers? The Hebrew term Ben Elohim means sons of the divine, not rivals to God, but his heavenly household. Psalm 82 calls it the divine council. Psalm 89 describes God feared in the assembly of the holy ones. Scripture consistently shows us a God who rules not in isolation but in relationship, surrounded by loyal beings who share in his governance of creation. And then came the shock. God created humanity, frail, fragile, a little lower than the heavenly sons, yet crowned us with glory and honor. Imagine the stir in heaven, the older siblings watching as God gave dust-born humans dominion over the earth. Some rejoiced, others hesitated. A few perhaps burned with envy. And that's where the cosmic drama begins. Pride whispered in the heavens. Some of the sons of God chose loyalty, others chose rebellion. Isaiah 14 and Ezekiel 28 give us haunting portraits of this fall, beings once radiant, now corrupted by pride, declaring, "I will ascend, I will be like the Most High." By Genesis 6, the fracture spills onto earth. The sons of God saw that the daughters of men were beautiful, and they took wives for themselves. From this forbidden union came the Nephilim, giants, warriors, men of renown. Ancient myths of demigods and titans may echo this event, but in God's eyes it was corruption, not glory. Violence filled the earth, leading to the flood, a reset, a cleansing. But even the flood did not erase the rebellion entirely. Fast forward to Babel. Humanity once again says, "I will ascend," building a tower to heaven. God scatters them, dividing the nations according to the number of the sons of God. Each nation comes under the authority of spiritual rulers, some loyal, many corrupted. Idolatry spreads. Behind every idol, real powers lurk. Psalm 82 shows God judging them. "You are gods, sons of the Most High, but you will die like mere mortals." And then comes the turning point. God claims one nation, Israel, for himself. From Abraham to David to the prophets, the plan unfolds until at last the true Son arrives. Jesus, the Word made flesh, the second Adam. At his ministry's start, Satan tempts him with the same old lie. "Bow to me, and all the kingdoms of the world will be yours." But Jesus refuses. Where Adam failed, Christ remains faithful. At the cross, he not only forgives sins, he disarms the powers and principalities. At the resurrection, he rises as the true heir of the nations, reclaiming humanity's place in the family of God. The story of the sons of God isn't just ancient myth. It's the backdrop of your story. You were not created randomly. You were born into a cosmic family drama that began before Adam, and through Christ, you are invited back into that household, not as an orphan but as a son or daughter of the Most High.